Oh my goodness, there's some people. I'm not even going to get into it. But they're bleak, darling, they're bleak.
Welcome to MsMojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrity couples who are incompatible zodiac signs.
Thinking about it now, I must have been conscious on some level that it would be very, very challenging if there were external influences.
My wife knows many flaws about me.
No. I don't know when I want to end up settling down or something like that. I don't know any of those things.
For this list, we're looking at famous couples, past and present, who have poorly matched star signs. Would you avoid dating someone based on their sign? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Brad Pitt, Sagittarius, and Angelina Jolie, Gemini. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, aka Brangelina, are one of the most iconic celebrity couples of the modern era. Based on what we know about their relationship, it seems like it started with an undeniable mutual attraction.
Well, such is life.
Going by their star signs, this isn't exactly surprising. Both Geminis and Sagittariuses are said to be passionate and adventurous, with a love for new experiences. This is also a situation of opposites attracting, in that they're on opposite sides of the zodiac.
It's never gonna work because you constantly underestimate me.
Do I?
You have no idea who I am. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Well, back at you, baby.
But what could doom this pairing is that they're both fiercely independent. We can't say that's why they weren't able to make it work, but who knows?
You think the story's gonna have a happy ending?
Happy endings are just stories that haven't finished yet.
Number 9. Jessica Biel, Pisces, and Justin Timberlake, Aquarius. This is one enviable Hollywood relationship that wasn't foretold in the stars.
Yeah, you guys are like the coolest couple. My wife and I was like, that's who you want to hang with. That's the coolest right there.
Come on.
While this pairing is still going strong, it's against all odds, at least as far as astrology goes. Jessica Biel is a Pisces, a sign associated with emotional sensitivity. Timberlake, on the other hand, is an Aquarius, which are said to be lacking when it comes to emotional availability. A sensitive person would have a hard time dealing with a partner they couldn't be intimate with on a deep level.
My wife knows many flaws about me.
No, she says there's no flaws and she's going to keep looking.
It seems like, in reality, there's plenty of connection between these two, so perhaps we can assume that Justin isn't your typical distant Aquarius.
Every once in a while, I could catch a glimpse of her when she doesn't see me looking. And I have this moment where I'm like, if you never make a good decision, if you only make bad decisions for the rest of your life, you made one really good decision.
Number 8. David, Taurus, and Victoria Beckham, Aries. These two have had a long relationship in the public eye as one of the entertainment industry's biggest power couples.
What is your idea of a perfect date?
A night in with my husband.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Absolutely.
At first sight, what made you fall in love with David?
Duh.
As an Aries and a Taurus, however, it's surprising they've managed to make things work. Both of these signs are said to be somewhat obstinate, with strong personalities.
Do they think you're too pushy, perhaps? Is that what they think?
A bit too pushy? I'm sure some people do.
Why are you laughing?
Shut up, David.
If that were true, this pairing would involve a lot of headbutting, with both sides refusing to accept defeat. Not to mention, Aries is associated with a strong sense of adventure, while Tauruses are supposedly homebodies.
You know, we're a really close family, and I think it's all about communication.
Yeah. Number 7. Chris Pratt, Gemini, and Anna Faris, Sagittarius. Like Brad and Angelina, Chris Pratt and Anna Faris went through a very public split. And as it turns out, the two couples actually have opposite zodiac signs.
I think that she is one hell of a chick because she turned a lump of coal like me into a diamond. From all the pressure she put me under.
As a Gemini, Chris Pratt is supposed to be indecisive, impulsive, and even unreliable.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop my trowel as an improv. She'll open the door and then that will be the take.
As a Sag, however, Anna Faris likely puts a strong value on honesty. Those traits don't match up well. Sagittarians also value their independence, just like Geminis, which can be a good combination or can make for a lack of connection.
Don't feel afraid to feel your independence if not everything, if things aren't right.
Let's hope their future matches are better ones. Number 6, Mariah Carey, Aries, and Nick Cannon, Libra. It should come as a surprise to no one that Mariah Carey is an Aries. She's one of the most successful recording artists of all time, and behind that is typical Aries drive, passion, and a strong work ethic.
She's amazing. Yeah, like that's no one will ever accomplish what she's accomplished in music.
Yeah.
But we also got to see, like, she still want it. She's still in that studio every night.
Aries are also known for being natural leaders. Nick Cannon, however, is a Libra. While this pairing may sometimes work out, it didn't in this case.
Oh my goodness, there's some people, I'm not even going to get into it, but they're bleak, darling, they're bleak.
Perhaps that's because Libras are said to be idealistic, while Aries are supposed to be grounded in reality.
No disrespect to your bubble and how y'all move and the system that you've created, but that's not conducive to my lifestyle and my beliefs.
Or it could be because they're non-confrontational, which may have made it hard to keep up with Mariah's intense energy. Number 5, Katy Perry, Scorpio, and Russell Brand, Gemini. Katy Perry and Russell Brand sure had a whirlwind romance, but if you ask an astrologer, it was doomed to fail from the start.
Thinking about it now, I must have been conscious on some level that it would be very, very challenging if there were external influences.
In fact, Scorpios and Geminis are considered one of the trickiest pairings in the zodiac when it comes to compatibility.
What I want to create, they'll be accepting and supportive. And then I started to realize, oh my God, that's not true. That's not, like, that fairy tale that I had is not true for me right now.
Scorpios are known for being somewhat untrustworthy, but interestingly, so are Geminis. Considering the fact that trust is one of the most important cornerstones of a healthy relationship, that's a tough thing to overcome.
I will do everything it takes to not fail, and I did everything it took, but it still failed.
Not to mention, Scorpios are also said to have a hard time with vulnerability and need a partner they'll be comfortable opening up to. Number 4, Ben Affleck, Leo, and Jennifer Garner, Aries. From the outside, Jennifer Garner seems like a pretty typical Aries. She's driven to success and has the motivation to make her career soar.
You're holding back.
Yes.
Don't. So does every guy have to go through all this just to find out your name?
Try asking for my number.
Aries are said to be determined and to have a positive attitude, but there are some things even they can't overcome. Leos, like Ben Affleck, are said to be a bit self-centered.
What is the play and what is my part?
While it's clear that Affleck has struggled with his mental health and substance abuse over the years, by his own admission, he made some mistakes when it came to his relationship with Garner.
There are things that I would love to go back and change. I have regrets. I made plenty of mistakes. Some big, some small.
Number 3, Taylor Swift, Sagittarius, and Calvin Harris, Capricorn. This is one instance in which romance wasn't in the cards. While Capricorns and Sagittarians are actually ultra-compatible as friends, they don't make the best love match. As Sagittarius, Taylor Swift has an independent streak, even though she's known for being a serial monogamist.
I don't know when I want to end up settling down or something like that. I don't know any of those things, but I do know that the idea of romance is kind of what makes me get out of bed in the morning.
She may also enjoy fostering many friendships at once, which could potentially make a romantic partner jealous. Capricorns are supposedly sensitive and are also said to be workaholics. While Swift is certainly a hard worker, you know she likes to let loose sometimes too, which may have made this pairing a difficult one to maintain. Number 2, Bill Clinton, Leo, and Hillary Clinton, Scorpio. Let's look at one of the most discussed relationships ever.
Are you prepared tonight to say that you've never had an extramarital affair?
I'm not prepared tonight to say that any married couple should ever discuss that with anyone but themselves.
This couple has certainly had their issues, although they have been able to overcome them. Former President Bill Clinton is a Leo, a star sign that's associated with being focused on one's self more than others.
We all bring our baggage to life, and sometimes we do things we shouldn't do, and it was awful what I did.
Leos are said to be control freaks. Hillary is a Scorpio, a star sign that's also said to involve issues of control.
I defended and stood by him because I thought the impeachment process was wrong, but that wasn't the necessary answer to what I would do with my marriage. It was not, to me, the same.
Considering how powerful these two political figures are, these qualities aren't surprising. But it could mean that their relationship hasn't been an easy one. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Jennifer Aniston, Aquarius, and Brad Pitt, Sagittarius. Having two equally successful and powerful members in a couple can be incredible, or it can cause a relationship to crash and burn.
I think he's trying to mouth something to me, but I can't make it out.
Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt were the definition of a power couple when they were together in the late 90s and early aughts. Their star signs, however, suggest potential problems.
Typical.
I'm sorry, what?
I said it was typical. Typical of you. Rachel Green, Queen Rachel, does whatever she wants in the little Rachel land.
While Aquarians and Sagittarians are said to be naturally drawn to one another and have a lot in common, their mutual desire for independence can put a halt to intimacy in a partnership. And for anyone hopeful that these two will get back together, that's definitely not in an Aquarius's nature.
Well, more than welcome, but
you have not heard,
not on my
haven't heard that one.
radar, yeah.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.